What's up guys, it's your host Eric Lee and I smell a little bit strong after being at the gym and you're watching Eric Lee TV. Alright guys, so here we are again, part 2, and this one is called Tardiness Unacceptable. It sure actually is. So, I already did a couple of gigs. A lot of the times my dad would be like, we're leaving at 5, you better be here by 4:30, and it's like, I would think to myself, why do I need to get there? If we're leaving at 5, can't I just pull up at like, no, you don't do that. And that was my problem being so adolescent mind, was I always just thought I could just show up. Like, I am not that guy yet. I could not just show up and sing and I'm the bomb and then, I'm done, bye guys. No, you had to get there with more than enough time to help whoever needed help. You know, sometimes my Uncle PJ has the most equipment and I wanted to get there. I'm not gonna say I always helped because he did have my cousin JJ and my Annie Lane would be there too. But there would be times like, hey, he needs help. Oh, Uncle PJ, I'll help you. Uncle Mike, you need help with the accordions? Because he has 4 of them, let me go grab them. That was what I had to do. At the time, I didn't realize we needed help. I was so individual minded because I wanted to sing. I didn't realize there's a whole band behind me that needs to get set up so that I can sound good singing. It's not just the Eric Lee show. It never was and it never will be. There's an entire band that has to help you, and they're gonna help you. You have to help them. Moving forward, this is me getting ready. I'm at work. I'm like, I have 30 minutes. We're leaving at 4 o'clock. It's 3:15. I'm about to leave. I'm packing my stuff and I'm thinking, I'm gonna get there right on time. Well, so I started driving, heading over there, and boom, right when I get into downtown, puro tráfico. Everywhere. I'm talking back to back. My parents live in Pt2, which is outside of San Antonio. I was working in Lock Hill, Sema. You do the math, okay? So I thought in 30 minutes, my happy butt was gonna be able to drive from Lock Hill, Sema all the way down to Pt2, Jordanton, and get there in 30 minutes. Yeah, right, dude. So I'm driving like, Mom. Why I called Mom? Again, remember when I said Dad is scary when he's mad? Yeah, Dad's scary when he's actually angry. So I'm like, Mom, I'm running late. Tell them to wait for me. And she's like, okay, mijo, okay, just take your time. Don't rush, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like hanging up. I'm like, what do you mean don't rush? I gotta get there. They're gonna leave. So maybe 15 minutes have gone by and I've kind of moved, and then finally I'm getting towards the south side of San Antonio, and then I call my mom again, Mom, I'm almost there. I'm only gonna be like 15 minutes late. And she's just like, they left. And I was like, what? They already left. And I'm like, and I'm driving down, and sure enough, I look over to, there's this corner store that they stop at by my parents' house, and sure enough, I'm driving and I see them parked, gassing up. So I call my dad, like, I'm thinking he's gonna answer. I'm like, hey, can Mom drop me off over here? I'm gonna go drop off my car. He didn't answer. I'm telling you, my dad, okay, so little old me drove over there. Mijo, Dad said you don't have to go this time. You were late. But it was only like 15 minutes, yeah. So I look back at it now like, of course they left you, Eric. 1, they don't need you. 2, you were late. You didn't help anything get packed into the van. You just thought you could show up and then leave. Yeah, you got left behind. Rightfully so. Now, I am in the position of doing my best to get anywhere with more than enough time. For example, I had my first radio interview with KLMO, and it was my first radio interview as Eric Lee. So with all the bad things that have happened to me, a part of being late, my dad constantly reminded me to give myself ample amount of time, I did it this time. So let me tell you what happened. I got the pin dropped to where the KLMO station was. It was only about 10 minutes away from me. I left 30 minutes. That gives me 10 minutes to get there and 20 minutes for whatever happens, right? I'm driving and I can't find it. And I'm driving around and I'm looking and I'm passing it up. Shout out to DJ Aftermath, who was able to help me get into the studio. So I FaceTimed him. He's like, dude, where are you at? Exactly. I have no idea where I'm at. I never know where I'm at. I'm probably never gonna know where I'm at. I have the FaceTime. I'm driving in all these parking. He's like, dude, you're in the wrong spot. Finally, I find where it is. I text Big Boy. I'm like, hey, I'm so sorry. I was just trying to find the place. Can I please still do the interview? I got there only 5 minutes late. Thank goodness. And I was able to have my interview. So all of you out there, y'all need to be on time. You need to give yourself more than enough time to get anywhere that you need to go. And always plan for traffic. Always plan for the unexpected. So that's my little advice. Now moving on to part 3, which is recording my first song. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to stream my new album, Toda la Noche, available on all digital platforms and streaming services. Until next time, guys, ciao.